in Yeshua's name. Amen. Hallelujah. Our king is sovereign, Mishpachah. We have a sovereign king. And he's not one like the others that we should have doubt in our minds, in our spirit. Fear is a very dangerous thing, Mishpachah. It kills. There's no life in fear. Our people say that we are the servants of a living God, and many times we, instead of acting as the children of Israel, we act as the children of cowards. Let's go to the book of Psalms 23. Book of Psalms 23. I want everyone to open up their Bibles. It's not going to be on the screen for you. There's no spoon feeding today. Today, I'm taking a very serious approach. Remember, I told you before that the priests are the ones who go before Israel. And if the priests are not ready, Israel will lose the war, the battle. And so we must take a very serious approach. Let's read Psalms 23. I like my Isha to read. And read with strength, because our people needs to be encouraged at such a time as this. Psalms 23, go ahead and read.
Yahweh is my shepherd.
Mm-hmm.
I shall not want.
I shall what?
I shall not want.
I will not want. That's important, Mishpachah, because it means to say that he is fulfilling all your needs. Right?
Mm-hmm.
If you read this and you have doubt in your mind, then he is not your shepherd. Your bank account is your shepherd. Your doctor is your shepherd. Your teacher is your shepherd. Your family members are your shepherds. But if Yahweh is our shepherd, it means to say we will not want. Is that correct? Let's read on.
He maketh me to lie down in green pastures.
No, in dirty fields.
In green pastures.
In brown pastures.
In green pastures.
That's life. It's living, Mishpachah. Believe you me, that's what it says. Now the question is, do you believe what is written? I've often say, if you read this thing and you have doubts, that means you don't believe. Fear is what killing our people today. Read on.
He leadeth me beside the still waters.
Mm-hmm.
He restoreth my soul.
Now, still waters doesn't mean dead waters. It means calm waters. Living water, but it's calm. It's not going to kill you. It's not going to bring fear. He restores my soul. Read.
He leadeth me in the path of righteousness.
Read.
For his name's sake.
Whose name's sake?
For his name's sake.
We tend to forget that, because we think that he just made us, we are called Israel, and he just throw us out there to fend for ourselves. No. That's not what it is. Read on.
Yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death.
And that's every day. Every day we walk through the valley of the shadow of death. Just because you went through or you went down the highway today and nothing happened, doesn't mean to say that an angel didn't block an accident from happening to you, or your car from malfunctioning. I remember one time, some time ago, I was making a turn into a new, where the roads join together, the highway, and my vehicle all of a sudden just started to stall right when I was about to merge from one interstate into another. It just started to, you need the speed to catch up so you can go over on the other side. And it just put. I says, Father, I'm in your hands. Into your hands I commit my spirit. And you know what? He got me on the other side. And I realized my transmission was going dead, going bad. And you know what? He took me to work. And that transmission brought me all the way back home. I don't remember or recall a time where the Most High has taken me out in my vehicle and my vehicle broke down on the side of the road. Never. That's why we must always pray when we put our key in ignition. That's why we must always trust Him that He will do as He said He will do for us. Amen. Let's continue on.
I will fear no evil.
I will what?
I will fear no evil.
I will fear no evil. Now, how many times we have read this and we are the first one to panic? Panic. Have you ever questioned the word panic? The word panic comes from the word pan. And the word pan is also another word for the devil. Look it up. The word nick, in a nick of time. Nick is another word for Satan. Okay? So, think about that carefully, Mishpachah. Let's continue on.
For thou art with me.
No, your checkbook is with you.
Thy rod and
now read it again one more time.
For thou art with me.
AAA card is with you.
For thou art with me.
The broker is with you.
For thou art with me.
The election process is with you.
For thou art with me.
The pastor is with you.
For thou art with me.
The priest is with you.
For thou art with me.
The crucifix is with you.
No. For thou, O Yahweh, art with me.
The medication is with you.
For thou art with me.
Mom and dad is with you.
For thou art with me.
Your spouse is with you.
For thou art with me.
I want us to say it until we believe it, because I know it's difficult. We hear this now, we get encouraged for 2 seconds, and then afterwards we start panicking. Where's my pills? Where's this? Where's that? When you were in your mother's womb and all the cells had to converse with each other, to come together, to build and to separate and to come back again, did you have control of that?
No.
Were you in control of your cells coming together?
No.
Were you in control of the blood that flowed through the cells? The oxygen? Were you in control to say, well, I want my eyes to be just perfect over here or there? No.
Mm-mm.
We were not in control.
No.
But we exist, right?
Yeah.
We came into being. But for some strange reason, we forget about all of that. And now we say, I am my own man, and I am in control, and I, and I, and I, and I, and I. Let's continue on.
Thy rod and thy staff, they comfort me.
Your rod and your staff, not someone else's talisman, not the horoscopes. None of those things comfort me, but his rod and his staff, those are the ones who comfort him. Did Moses deliver Israel? Did he lead Israel with a sword?
No, with a staff.
With a shepherd's
Staff.
rod, a staff, Mishpachah.
Mm-hmm.
All those people were delivered with a staff. And Pharaoh's looking at his military. He was the most powerful military in that area. Chariots, the best riders, the best swordsmen, the best spearsmen, the best archers, strong men, you name it. He was a powerful force. But yet, a shepherd's rod, some old staff that was broken from a tree, led Israel out of captivity. Something so simple that in our minds it doesn't make any sense. And to this very day, our people still fear because we need to have something complicated just laid out. We're going to do this, and this is going to happen because to us, we've been trained that complexity makes more sense than simplicity. That is the problem. More money, throw more money behind it, and we'll resolve the issues. When the Most High says, no. When the time came to pay the taxes, Yeshua says, just go and catch a fish. Just catch a fish. Now, you say that in our time to our people, and they'll laugh you to scorn. They'll say, you're crazy. A fish? To do what? Pay taxes? I can't even sell the fish to get enough money to pay the taxes. He says, go catch the fish. I didn't say to sell the fish. Just catch the fish. And that fish had all that was necessary, needed to pay that tax. Something so simple baffles the mind of our people. Let's continue on.
Thou preparest a table before me
You are the ones who prepared a table before me,
in the presence of mine enemies.
so the enemies can see this table prepared. Read.
Thou anointest my head with oil.
Read on.
My cup runneth over.
All of these things the enemy will see. So what are you afraid of? Read on.
Surely goodness and mercy shall follow me all the days of my
Surely
life.
goodness and mercy shall run away from me.
Shall follow me.
Now, surely goodness is not Shirley. It's not the name of a girl. It's not Shirley. Okay? Surely, 100%, I am absolutely sure. Goodness and what?
Mercy
Mercy will do what?
shall follow me.
Follow me. So when you put your step forward, surely goodness and mercy is there with you. That's the key, Mishpachah. Not fear. Does it say, did you see anything there that says fear so far?
No.
Read on.
Shall follow me all the days of my life, and I will dwell in the house of Yahweh forever.
That's where we ought to be. We ought to be in his house. Too many times our people are chasing after the latest, greatest preaching. I want to go over here, get a drink here, drink over there, drink over there. You're drinking all over the place. And then you want to know why you're not well. Why your mind is so disturbed. Why your spirit is not settled. Why? You're all over the place. The people who are teaching, they themselves are afraid. The Bible says in, I believe it's Sirach, that the people themselves who are supposed to cast out or heal the people, they themselves were what? Sick.
Sick likewise.
They themselves were sick. Let's see if we can find that. And you know, that's the problem that we're dealing with. You got people who are panicky and they want to lay hands on you. They want to heal. They're the ones that we go to for answers. I think that's in probably wisdom, if you can find it. I'm telling you, Mishpachah, it's time for us to make changes in our life. We cannot be scared people. We cannot be afraid of anything whatsoever. That's Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 17, and verses 8. Wisdom of Solomon in the Apocrypha, 17 and verses 8. Let's read that.
For they that promise to drive away terrors and troubles from a sick soul,
Those that promise to drive away spirits, terror, that's spirits, and troubles from sick people, read.
were sick themselves
They themselves were sick, read.
of fear,
From fear.
worthy to be laughed at.
And so what do you do with those people? You laugh at them. Because they are telling you, do this thing, but they themselves is very afraid. Oh, I don't know what's going to happen. Sometimes you don't even see that they're afraid. They're in a corner shaking in their boots. And then they come to you and say, I'll help you. They're not sure of themselves. Would you get on a plane overhearing the captain and the stewardess talking with each other and the captain saying, I'm kind of scared. I'm not sure if I can be able to do this today. Or if the stewardess look at the captain, Captain, you sure you can be able to fly today? Because you don't look so good. I got this, Betty. I got this, Betty. And if you're in first class and you hear this thing, you're drinking your coffee and you say, huh? What? Captain is not feeling so good. Right away, you're going to grab your phone and you're going to say, okay, I'm going to be delayed for a little bit. You're going to get off that flight. But you know what? Our people still press on with the people who are very afraid. My brothers and sisters, let's jump down to verses 12. Let's see what this book says.
For fear is nothing else
Fear is nothing else
but a betraying of the succors
Succors.
which reason offereth.
So what you perceive is deceiving you. And that's causing a fear. Just by looking at the surface, you already panic. Just because you see 1 million people about to destroy your little city, all you have is 10 men. And you start shaking in your boots. How many angels did the Most High send into Sodom and Gomorrah? 2. Just 2. Just 2. And how many pulled Lot and his family out? Just 1. So one was dropping the bomb and the other one was pulling the family out. And I'm telling you, Mishpachah, the Most High has done it before and he will do it again. And he's doing it right now. But you got to choose what side, whose side are you on? Let's continue on. Verse 13.
And the expectation from within, being less, countereth the ignorance more than the cause which bringeth the torment.
So you're so scared that you make the problem even bigger than what the problem is itself. The torment is there before you. That's a problem in itself. But because you're so scared, you have made the problem bigger than it really is. Like a child who has a little cut, they're thinking they're going to bleed to death. But you with wisdom is like, that's only a little scratch. I'm going to die because I got blood. I'm going to die. And some of our people are very, very fearful because what they see is deceiving them. But the reality is that Most High is in charge over everything, Mishpachah. Therefore, we're not supposed to be afraid whatsoever. Let's go to, did you finish Psalms 23? Let's go to Isaiah 54. Isaiah, the book of Isaiah 54 and 14. Isaiah 54 and 14. Let's read that.
In righteousness shalt thou be established.
In righteousness, Mishpachah, we will be established.
Thou shalt be far from oppression.
And we will be far from the oppression. Read.
For thou shalt not fear.
We shall what?
For thou shalt not fear.
We're not supposed to be afraid. Read.
And from terror.
And from the terror.
For it shall not come near you.
It will not do what?
It shall not come near you.
Let's go to Psalms 91. It will not come near us. Psalms 91. We will be established. Now, how are we established? Let's take a look at Psalms 91. And let's read that. It's time for people to be encouraged. Psalms 91 and 1. Read.
He that dwelleth in the secret place of the Most High shall abide under the shadow of the Almighty.
Where do you think the secret place is? You know, the high priest used to go into a secret place and converse with the Most High face to face. His word was given to them. We have to stay in his tabernacle, Mishpachah, in his word. Read on.
I will say of Yah, he is my refuge.
The doctor is your refuge.
I will say of Yah, he is my refuge and my fortress.
The Most High is our fortress. Read.
My Elohim, in him will I trust.
In him will I trust. Did it say man will I trust? It says in him will I trust. Read.
Surely he shall deliver thee from the snare of the fowler.
The trap. He's going to be the one to deliver us from the trap. Read.
And from the noisome pestilence.
And all the noise of war around us. Read.
He shall cover thee with his feathers, and under his wings shalt thou trust.
And we shall trust in him. Read.
His truth shall be our shield and buckler.
Oh, so it's his truth, his word. Not what the doctor is saying, not what your spouse is saying, not what your teacher is saying, but it's his word. That's the truth. Is
That's
that what the
right.
book says?
That's what it says.
I didn't put anything in there, did I?
No.
Read on.
Thou shalt not be afraid for the terror by night.
So sometimes you go to bed at night and you feel like some spirit is going to attack you. Just brush that thing to the side. Read Psalms 91, put that to the side, turn over, and give that spirit your back. And just go to sleep. Did that spirit wake you up? Did that spirit give you life? No. The Bible says even the devils are subject to the word of the Most High.
Amen.
You understand this? Satan trembles. He trembles. He says, read.
Nor for the arrow that flieth by day.
Not even the bullet that flies by day, read.
Nor for the pestilence that walketh in darkness.
Every time you look at a movie, a new movie that's coming out is some epidemic, some plague. And our people say, oh, I got to get me a shot. But at the same time, the same people go to the church, and the pastor of the church is in league, an alliance with the medical association, telling the people, we have Nurse Betty, who's here, and she's going to give all of you all shots for those who want vaccines for the H1 whatever disease or the virus or something. Imagine that. The pastor is in cahoots. Right? Can you read that again one more time?
Nor for the pestilence that walketh in darkness.
The pestilence that walketh in darkness, read.
Nor for the destruction that wasteth at noonday.
Read on.
1,000 shall fall at thy side.
You're going to see thousands fall at your side.
And 10,000 at thy right hand.
Even 10,000 at your right hand, read.
But it shall not come nigh thee.
It will not come near you. Now imagine this. Israel was in the middle of destruction when they saw Egypt destroyed. All of the plagues. Did anything happen to Israel?
No.
Nothing whatsoever, right? Everything that happened to Israel that was bad was because of Israel themselves. When they got out, it was because of their own doing that they died in the wilderness. The Most High did not put sickness upon Israel. They did it themselves. It was by their own doing. Disobedience kills us. Fear kills us. Because we prove over and over we have no trust in our King. As soon as the money drops in the bank account, we start panicking. You know why? Because it's proof that your trust is truly in the bank account and not the Most High. You never see Yeshua says, Peter, can you go check with Matthew to make sure that we have enough in the account? You never see that. You can't find it. As a matter of fact, it was, what's his name, that carried the purse. What's his name again?
Judas.
Judas, that carried the purse. So Yeshua was not concerned about anything. Let's read.
Verse 8. Only with thine eyes shalt thou behold and see the reward of the wicked.
So he's going to allow you to see what's going to happen to the wicked. But you got to be on the side of the righteous and the wicked be on the side of the wicked. There's a line drawn. There's no, well, let me put my foot over here just in case that the wicked might have some favor, and I'm going to be over here just in case that, no, you can't, there's no reasoning with the Most High when it comes to righteousness. You got to make a stand, Mishpachah. Read on.
Because thou hast made Yahweh, which is my refuge, even the Most High, thy habitation.
Do you all understand this? Because I have made the Most High my refuge and my habitation. I have done so. I have made that claim. He is all that I need. Read on.
There shall no evil befall thee.
No evil will befall you. Read.
Neither shall any plague come nigh your dwelling.
Read.
For he shall give his angels charge over you.
Now this is a gift of the Most High. His angels will be there for you. As a matter of fact, remember how an angel was there for the donkey, but not for the other man, not for Balaam. but for the jackass. Imagine, a donkey has more favor in the eyes of the Most High than a man himself, who claimed to be a prophet. And the angel says, hey, if that donkey didn't stop, you would be a dead man. Think about that carefully, Mishpachah. Are we so small in our thinking that an animal has more favor than we? Come on, let's read.
For he shall give his angels charge over you to keep you in all your ways.
To do what?
To keep you in all your ways.
That's right. Read.
They shall bear you up in their hands, lest you dash your foot against a stone.
So they will keep you unless you decide to go on your own trek, your own path, your own way. Because when you decide to do something different, the angels say, hey, you know what? I'm not with you. And I'm going to show you all something in the book of Genesis with a man called Lot. We'll look at that. Fear gets us killed, and fear screws us up all the time. It messes up our path. Continue.
Verse 13. Thou shalt tread upon the lion and the adder. The young lion and the dragon shalt thou trample on the feet. Because he have set his love upon me, therefore will I deliver him. I will set him on high because he have known my name.
And the Most High knows our name, but we forget his. We only know the Most High when things get real bad. We need to keep our password updated. Our account needs to be updated. Everything has to be updated at all times. That's why when we raise up in the morning, it's the Torah that we feed on. When we go to bed, it's the Torah that we feed on, because it is the Most High's word that keeps us alive.
That's right.
Let's continue on.
He shall call upon me, and I will answer him.
Read on.
I will be with him in trouble. I will deliver him and honor him. With long life will I satisfy him and show him my salvation.
So the Most High is going to show us his salvation. All praises to our King. Let's go to Genesis chapter 19. Genesis chapter 19. It's time for us to stop playing around and truly trust in our King. Genesis chapter 19. And let's start at verses, we'll skip through a few things. Start at verses 1.
And there came two angels to Sodom at even. And Lot sat in the gate of Sodom.
Lot sat at the gate in Sodom, read.
And Lot, seeing them, rose up to meet them. And he bowed himself with his face toward the ground. And he said, Behold now.
Now mark that. I want you all to see how many times the word behold now appears. When you see that number of times that is mentioned, it's important. It speaks of something, of fear. Okay? Behold now. So now the angels showed up, and Lot is the one who wants to tell the angels what to do. Let's see that in the book. Read.
Behold now, my lords. Turn in, I pray you, into your servant's house, and tarry all night, and wash your feet, and you shall rise up early and go on your ways.
Now imagine, this man wants to tell the angels what to do. How come he's not doing it himself? How come Lot didn't get up in the morning early and leave that place? But yet, he's giving instructions to others. That's why it says those themselves that have a problem is trying to give directions. Doesn't work. The Most High is sending a pilot to direct you. And as soon as the pilot shows up, you take the steering wheel. And you're the one that wants to drive instead of the Most High. Read. And every time we find ourselves in trouble because we want to follow our own inclinations instead of the Most High's way. Read.
And they said, Nay, but we will abide in the street all night.
We're going to check things out. Read.
And he pressed upon them greatly, And they turned in unto him, and entered into his house. And he made them a feast, and did bake unleavened bread, and they did eat.
Read.
But before they lay down, the men of the city, even the men of Sodom, compassed the house around, both old and young, all the people from every quarter. And they called unto Lot, and said unto him, Where are the men which came in to thee this night? Bring them out unto us, that we may know them.
They wanted to have sex with them. Well, there's no such thing as sex when it comes to men and men. They want to violate the men. Read.
Sorry. And Lot went out at the door unto them, and shut the door
now
after
he's brave.
him.
He's brave, right? Read on.
And said, I pray you, brethren, do not so wickedly.
Verses 8.
Behold now.
Second time. Behold now. First time he said it to the angels. Now he's saying it to those vile men. Behold now. Continue.
I have 2 daughters which have not known man.
So this man who has a problem is given direction. He should have been out. You shouldn't be saying anything at all. Read.
Let me, I pray you, bring them out unto you, and do heed to them as is good in your eyes.
Let's jump down to verses 11. This is what the angels did.
And they smote the men that were at the door of the house with blindness, both small and great, so that they wearied themselves to find the door.
So the angels still went ahead and did what they were supposed to do, in spite of this man wanted to drive, wanted to take full control. Right? Now, it was said to Lot, get your family out of the city, because the Most High is going to destroy this place. Right? Now, let's skip on down to verses 15. The family mocked, but Lot pressed on. He went out from the city with the angels. Let's go down to verses 15. Let's see what happened.
And when the morning arose,
when the morning came,
then the angels hastened Lot, saying, Arise and take thy wife, and thy 2 daughters which are here, lest thou be consumed in the iniquity of the city. And while he lingered...
While he did what?
He lingered.
That's the problem with our people. When you're lingering, that means that you are wavering. You're in 2 minds. You don't want to leave. Oh, what should I do? Didn't the Most High send 2 angels before you to get your behind out of there? What are you sticking around for? Oh, I have to think about this. What are you thinking about? You're telling the angels to stay in the house or pack up and leave right away, but you are still in the city. Isn't what is good for the goose is good for the gander? Isn't that what they say? Right? So you shouldn't be saying anything at all. Read on.
Okay. And while he lingered, the men laid hold upon his hand.
They just grabbed him. Go ahead.
And upon the hand of his wife. And upon the hand of his 2 daughters.
Read.
The Yahweh being merciful unto him. And they brought him forth and set him without the city.
They brought him outside the city. Read.
And it came to pass, when they had brought them forth abroad, he said, Escape for thy life. Look not behind thee.
Don't look behind.
Neither stay thou in all the plain.
Don't stay in the valley.
Escape to the mountain.
But go straight to the mountain, plural, singular, right? Go to the mountain, read.
Lest thou be consumed.
Otherwise, if you look back, if you stay in the valley, but you don't go to the mountain, you're going to be destroyed. You have to surrender and put all your trust in the words that I'm telling you, because the Most High is what? Merciful. Read on.
And Lot said unto them.
Lot said to them, listen.
Oh, not so, my Lord.
So now he takes the steering wheel and says, no, I don't think I want to go to the mountain. Go, read.
Behold now, thy servant have found grace in thy sight, and thou hast magnified thy mercy which thou hast showed unto me in saving my life, and I cannot escape to the mountain, lest some evil take me and I die.
Verses 19, read that again. What does it say?
Behold now.
So behold now. That's the third time. Behold now shows up the third time. So now he's taking the wheel and he's saying, listen, I don't want to go on this mountain because if I go over here, some evil is going to take me. Now, didn't the Most High already is delivering him from evil?
Exactly.
So what are you afraid of? You think the Most High is going to take you out of the pot and cast you into the fire? Does that make any sense? He's going to save you to destroy you.
But the city had more evil, and he didn't want to leave.
He didn't want to leave the pot. Most High is taking you from one problem, and here you're bringing suggestions to the Most High when you couldn't even figure it out your own self. Read on.
Behold now, verse 20, this city is near to flee unto.
So now he's telling them, there's a city that is close by. Now guess what? That same city was on the list for the Most High to destroy. So this man still wanted to have his cake and eat it too. I don't want to be in New York. Send me to New Jersey. The Most High says, no, I'm going to destroy New York. I got Jersey on the list. I got Philly. I got all them cities that's crooked on the list, right? But he says, you know what? Jersey is close by. I'll take the train and head over to Jersey. Read on.
And it is a little one.
It's a little city. It's not that big as New York. Right? There's promise over there. Read.
Or let me escape thither. Is it not a little one? And my soul shall live.
And I will live. So I will decide how I should live. I have full control. Verses 20.
21.
Okay. So wait a minute. When you read verses 2, it says, behold now, right? When you read verses 8, it says what? Behold now, right?
Yeah.
When you read verses 19, what does it say?
Behold now.
When you read verses 20, what does it say?
Behold now.
Behold now. How many behold nows?
4.
4. What is 4 the number of? Trials. 4, 40. Trials. Okay? So he was under a test and he failed. Let's continue on. Verses 21.
And he said unto him, See, I have accepted thee concerning this thing also, that I will not overthrow this city for the which thou hast spoken.
Now I'm going to show you something. As you read on, you're going to see that the same city that he begged the angels to allow him to go into, the same man decided to leave that city anyway and go somewhere else. So it goes to show how insecure this man really was. He wasn't trusting in the Most High. He had a lot of fear. And because of that, his panicking got him in a mess. Wrong decisions. Read on. Let's see what it says.
Verse 22. Haste thee.
Hurry up.
Escape hither.
Get out of here.
For I cannot do anything till thou become thither.
See, the Most High is saying to us, I cannot destroy unless I get you out. We are the ones who's holding up progress. We want to be delivered, but guess what?
We don't want to leave.
We don't want to leave. We keep looking back. We have a problem. The Most High has everything lined up for you. Imagine he has the brand new house for you. I'm saying figuratively speaking, right? He has the whole new life for you, like Job. New wife, new children, new property, new everything is brand new. You can't see it, but he already have it wrapped with plastic and a big bow on it for you. But we are still looking back at what we had, what we accomplished on our own, our strength. And that is holding us back from achieving to going across. Because in our mind, the leeks and the garlic of Egypt is so sweet. We can't see the land of milk and honey. That doesn't make any sense. The Most High says, I'm going to give you food. So he sent this thing like snow on the ground called what? Manna. The Bible says the manna was called what type of food?
Angels' food.
Angels' food. How many of us have had a chance to have a dish made of angels' food. Think about that. Angels' food. What did you have for breakfast today? I had Wheaties. And the Most High is giving you angels' food that you don't have to use no toilet paper at all. Imagine that. It just goes, there's no waste. It just goes right into the body, builds you up, and you don't have to use the bathroom. Angels' food. Let's continue on.
Therefore, the name of the city was called Zoar.
Uh-huh.
The sun was risen upon the earth when Lot entered into Zoar. Then Yahweh rained upon Sodom and Gomorrah brimstone and fire from Yahweh out of heaven.
Out of heaven, read.
And he overthrew those cities and all the plain and all the inhabitants of the city and that which grew upon the ground.
Everything was destroyed completely. Read.
But his wife looked back.
His what?
His wife looked back.
And you know, a lot of us are pegged to our spouses. If our spouses have fear, we have fear too. If our spouses say, curse God, we will curse God too. Imagine that. His wife looked back, she made her choice, and she was gone. Read.
But his wife looked back and from behind him, and she became a pillar of salt.
That's why she should have been in the front. She was still lagging in the back, still lingering in the back. Read on.
And Abraham got up early in the morning to the place where he stood before Yahweh.
Mm-hmm.
And he looked towards Sodom and Gomorrah.
Did Abraham run towards Sodom and Gomorrah?
No.
So where was Abraham?
Was up on the hill.
He was just comfortable at his house, just chilling. Comfortable, secure. He wasn't running behind no one because the Most High says, I am your shield. Mm-hmm. Read.
And toward all the land of the plain, and beheld, and lo, the smoke of the country went up as the smoke of a furnace.
So Abraham saw the atomic bomb dropped on Sodom and Gomorrah and all the cities that were around it, except for Zoar. Right? Read.
And it came to pass, when Yahweh destroyed the cities of the plain, that Elohim remembered Abraham and sent Lot out of the midst of the overthrow.
So the Most High did not rescue Lot because of Lot.
No.
He rescued Lot because of a righteous man, that he made a promise with the righteous. Mm-hmm. Sometimes the reason why things don't work out with you is because you have no righteous ones in your corner. You're not righteous and you don't have anyone righteous. And sometimes the reason why you're delivered is because of someone who is praying on your behalf. Mm-hmm. But you keep messing it up all the time. You and your family keep messing it up all the time. But the Most High is trying to keep you alive because of someone else. In other words, your account is empty. Your account is nothing. Read on.
When he overthrew the cities in which Lot dwelt.
Uh-huh.
And Lot went up out of Zoar.
So now he leaves Zoar. So why didn't he stay in Zoar? Wasn't it supposed to be the place where his soul can live? Mm-hmm. And he can regrow and prosper? Mm-hmm. He didn't even ask, well, angels, can you take me back to my uncle Abraham? Did he say that?
No.
He had no interest in a righteousness whatsoever. Even though the Bible recorded him as a righteous man, because after all, comparing to the demographics, the people of Sodom, Lot looks pretty bright, looks pretty good. A firefly in darkness, complete darkness, is a very bright light. As small as it is, it's the brightest light that is around. Mm-hmm. But because of Abraham, the Most High spared this man. Mm-hmm. You see how it works? Continue on.
Mm-hmm. Verse 30. And Lot went up out of Zoar and dwelt in the mountain.
So now he ended up in the same mountain that the angels was trying to get him there in the first place.
Hard-headed.
Hard-headed. Read.
And his 2 daughters with him. Mm-hmm. For he feared to dwell in Zoar.
Oh. So the fear kicked in while he's in Zoar. I thought Zoar was the up-and-coming city, a beautiful place. So he feared being in Zoar. Read.
And he dwelt in a cave.
So now he's in a cave with no furniture. Read.
He and his 2 daughters.
Uh-huh. So that's all we need. Let's leave it at that. And the rest of the story is, incest. Incest. Because one man wanted to take the wheel. As soon as the angels showed up, it's angels. You see it's angels. Because of your Uncle Abraham dealing with angels, you already have the experience from being around your uncle to discern righteous angels, right? They showed up at your door. You should be happy. You are so quick to get rid of them because you want to continue to live in that lifestyle. And so what? The angel is saying, you need to get out of here. He's saying, behold. Next step, he took the wheel again. Next step, he took the wheel again. He's always grabbing onto the wheel instead of allowing the Most High to drive the vehicle. That is the problem with our people. Let's go to Proverbs 29 and 25. Proverbs 29 and 25. Fear is going to get us killed, Mishpachah. Now, all of a sudden, he's packing up because the first instruction was not good enough. And now he has to decide his own fate by himself. And the shame that happened to him with having incest with his own children. Now imagine this. The daughters said, we gonna sleep with our father because we are afraid there are no men left. But wait a minute. You were there with the angels when you heard Daddy speaking to the angels when the angels said, okay, I'll let you go into Zoar. Didn't Zoar have people in there? Didn't Zoar have men there too? So what are the girls talking about? You see the problem? If they wanted a man, they could have gone back to Zoar because the angels did not destroy Zoar. Psalms 29. Psalms 29. I'm sorry, Proverbs 29 and 25. Thank you. Proverbs 29 and 25.
The fear of man bringeth a snare.
The what?
The fear of man bringeth a snare.
Read.
But whoso putteth his trust in Yahweh shall be safe.
See that? Every time we are afraid, we entrap ourselves. We make wrong decisions. We do things that will cost us a high price, not only with one person, but perhaps even the whole community. That's one reason why I don't like to have too many people around me. I'm sorry. Because if they're not in the same spirit and have the same mindset, they'll get you killed. Every time. If you're going to go swimming, you got to make sure that that person with you, your partner, is just as brave as you are. Otherwise, they will get you killed. As soon as things go wrong, they'll be the first one to pull you under. So you got to be wise. This Bible says, read it again.
It says, the fear of man bringeth a snare.
But
whoso putteth his trust in Yahweh shall be safe.
There you go. All praises to our King. Let's go to Numbers 13, and we'll pick it up at 17. Is the Most High our shield? Numbers 13. And we'll pick it up at 17. Go ahead and read.
And I will come down and talk with thee there.
Mm-hmm.
And I will take of the spirit which is upon you.
Numbers 13, verse 17.
I had the wrong one, sorry.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
13 and 17. And Moses sent them to spy out the land of Canaan.
So Moses sent a certain group of men to go spy out the land of Canaan. Read.
And said unto them, Get you up this way southward, and go up into the mountain, and see the land, what it is, and the people that dwelleth therein, whether they be strong or weak, few or many. and what the land is that they dwell in, whether it be good or bad, and what cities they be that dwell therein, whether in tents or in strongholds, and what the land is, whether it be fat or lean, whether there be wood therein or not. And be ye of good courage, and bring of the fruit of the land. Now the time was the time of the first ripe grapes. So they went up and searched the land, from the wilderness of Zin unto Rehob, as men come to Hamath. And they ascended by the south and came unto Hebron, where Ahiman, Shishai, and Talmai, the children of Anak, were. Now Hebron was built 7 years before Zoan in Egypt. And they came unto the brook of Eshcol, and cut down from thence a branch with one cluster of grapes, and they bare it between two upon a staff. And they brought of the pomegranates and of the figs, and the place was called the brook of Eshcol, because of the cluster of grapes which the children of Israel cut down from thence.
So they have proof that the land was a very bountiful and prosperous land, okay? Fruitful. Read.
And they returned from searching the land after 40 days. And they went and came to Moses and to Aaron and to all the congregation of the children of Israel unto the wilderness of Paran to Kadesh, and brought back word unto them and unto all the congregation, and shewed them the fruit of the land. And they told him and said, We came unto the land whither thou sentest us, and surely it floweth with milk and honey, and this is the fruit of it. Nevertheless, the people be strong that dwell in the land, and the cities are walled and very great. And moreover, we saw the children of Anak there. The Amalekites dwell in the land of the south, and the Hittites, and the Jebusites, and the Amorites dwell in the mountains, and the Canaanites dwell by the sea and by the coast of Jordan.
So you got some folks saying, yeah, the place is a beautiful place, but the people are strong. You got those in the hills, those in the valleys, those over there. What are we going to do? So they're looking, and their sight is deceiving them. The Most High already says, be strong, be courageous, right? Read on.
And Caleb stilled the people before Moses and said, Let us go up at once and possess it.
So Caleb calmed them down and says, chill out. Let's go and do this job. Let's go take this place. Read.
For we are well able to overcome it.
We can do this. Be brave. Read.
But the men that went up with him said, We be not able to go up against the people, for they are stronger than we.
Chickens. Chickenites. You can't call them Israelites, you call chickenites. Read.
And they brought up an evil report of the land, which they had searched unto the children of Israel.
Yeah, we saw the grapes, but those grapes are GMO grapes. Those grapes aren't so good after all. Yeah, there's milk and honey, but, the milk is spoiled milk. So they started making excuses. They started to linger. They started to wait. They started to be in the back like Lot's wife. Read.
Saying, The land through which we have gone to search it is a land that eateth up the inhabitants thereof.
Read.
And all the people that we saw in it are men of great stature.
So these men, we call these things tall tales, right? So you see a little ant with the sun cast on this ant, the shadow on the ant in a certain angle. The ant is a huge ant. Looks like some big old monster. So the little people now all of a sudden becomes big monsters. Read.
And there we saw the giants, the sons of Anak, which come of the giants, and we were in our own sight as grasshoppers, and so we were in their sight.
Let's go to verses 14 and 1.
And all the congregation lifted up their voice and cried.
So
and
you see what happens when we have fearful leaders, when you have men who would not stand, who would not believe, who are fearful for everything. They already seen what the Most High have done to Egypt, one of the most powerful militaries in the world. You already seen this happen. You've seen the fire by night and the clouds by day. You saw all of that. And now you bring fear. Fear just comes into the camp. Now everybody's plagued with fear. Everybody's afraid. Read on. Congregation lifted up their voice and they start crying. All night crying. Read.
And the people wept that night, and all the children of Israel murmured against Moses and against Aaron.
So Moses and Aaron didn't even get a good night's sleep. All night crying, no sleep. If he had cell phones, his cell phones have been blown up already. 3 million text messages from Israel. Read.
And the whole congregation said unto them, would God that we had died in the land of Egypt, or would God we had died in this wilderness? And wherefore have the Lord brought us unto this land to fall by the sword, that our wives and our children should be a prey?
Did anybody who spied the land, did they come back with a sword in their back?
No.
Did they come back wounded?
No.
Or they come back with some good old food?
Yep.
So what are they afraid of? What are they afraid of? Their minds start playing games with them. They start perceiving, they start seeing themselves dead in the valleys, stretched out trying to get a grape. Continue on. Speaking of which, can you pass me one of those grapes? Thank you. I'm going to have me a grape. Go ahead and read.
Were it not better for us to return into Egypt? And they said one to another, let us make a captain and let us return into Egypt.
So now they have plans. Now it's the behold situation. We're going to take the steering wheel. We're going to get a captain. Now imagine all of these people are scaredy cats, all chickens, right? And the chickens want to set a rooster above them to lead them. Read.
Verse 5. Then Moses and Aaron fell on their faces before all the assembly of the congregation of the children of Israel. And Joshua the son of Nun and Caleb the son of Jephunneh, which were of them that searched the land, rent their clothes. And they spake unto all the company of the children of Israel, saying, the land which we passed through to search it is an exceeding good land.
We already passed through it. And we're back here as a testimony, as witnesses to tell you, we made it. If we can make it, you can make it too. Stop being so afraid, Israel. Read.
If the Lord delights in us, then he will bring us into this land.
See, that's the question. Every time there's fear, we have to stop and ask the question, is the Most High delighted in you? What's going on in your neck of the woods that you are so afraid? Listen carefully. Every time you hear the words of fear, there's something wrong in your house. There's something wrong. Because fear will get you killed every time. All right, so you lost your job. So what? You can get another one. Didn't the Most High give you the job in the first place? Isn't it time for him to set you on something better? Huh? Right?
Yep.
You lose your house, so what? You know how many millionaires lose houses? They lose houses all the time. People lose houses, so what? So you lost your favorite pair of shoes, so what? Your vehicle was repossessed, so what? You know how many millionaires lose vehicles? Huh? Time and time again, we have stories or testimonies of things that the Most High have done for us, and yet we forget that so easy. We forget. We trust in our Facebook more than the Most High. Facebook more than the face of the Most High. Read.
Opinions of people.
Yeah, we look and says, well, Jennifer said, I should actually do this instead. And because Jennifer has 1 million likes, he says, guess what? I'll take Jennifer's opinion. Yeah? Did Jennifer put blood in your veins? Huh? Mm-hmm. Have you ever met Jennifer before? Probably never, right? Mm-hmm. You have never met the Most High before, but you have more trust in Jennifer than the Most High. Something is wrong. Let's continue on.
Verse 8.
Uh-huh.
If Yahweh delights in us, then he will bring us into this land and give it us, a land which floweth with milk and honey.
Verses 9.
Only rebel not he against Yahweh, neither fear he the people of the land, for they are bread for us.
Wait a minute. It says the people of the land are what?
Bread for us.
We're going to eat them up like bread. They are bread for us. Imagine that. We already won the victory, but because we're so fearful, our eyes are deceiving us. All we can see is our dead bodies strewn all over the valleys and the mountains. Fear will get us killed. Let's read on down. Finish up that, and we'll skip on to some other stuff.
Their defense is departed from them, and Yahweh is with us. Fear them not.
See, their defense have departed from them. The Most High already declare these nations as destroyed. All you have to do is claim it. That's all we're doing. We're just taking a little walk and says, hey, this is our land. Move out. That's it. Move on out. But we're so fearful because we saw tall giants. Huh? Let's go to Joshua, book of Joshua 1 and verses 1. I'm telling you, it's time for us to really act and stop being so fearful all the time. Joshua 1 and 1. Go ahead and read.
Now after the death of Moses, the servant of Yahweh, it came to pass that Yahweh spake unto Joshua, the son of Nun, Moses' minister, saying.
Let's skip on down to verses 5 to verses 9.
There shall not any man be able to stand before thee all the days of thy life.
So the Most High is telling Joshua, no man is going to be able to stand against you all the days of your life. I got your back. Don't be afraid. Don't be scared. Don't let opinion direct your path. Trust in the Lord. Trust in me. Read.
As I was with Moses.
Just as I was with Moses, because you have seen it firsthand. You were Moses' minister. You were right there with Moses. So the same way I was with Moses, I'm going to be with you. And I'm going to talk to you face to face. Not like the others. Directly to you. Read on.
So I will be with you. I will not fail you nor forsake you.
Man, that's the best words I can ever hear. I will not what? Fail you. I will not fail you. Read.
Nor forsake you.
And I'm not going to forsake you either. I'm not going to let you down, Joshua. Read.
Be strong and of good courage.
Be strong and of good courage, Joshua.
For unto this people shalt thou divide an inheritance, the land, which I swear unto their fathers to give them.
The Most High swore. Is he going to take that back?
No.
So why do we act like if the Most High is not going to keep his word? Why are we so fearful? If you're fearful, maybe you need to go back to Egypt, which is Christianity or whatever it is. Because a true Hebrew will not be afraid of anything whatsoever. Both men and women. We've had too many warrior women in the scriptures. Women who will come in the night and take the heads off of men. Right?
That's
Isn't that true?
That is absolutely right.
We had prophetess who would stand up when the men were cowards.
Yep.
We had men who fought when the odds seems like impossible. That's Israel. Over and over again. And the enemies know this thing. They know it. But for us, we still looking at the skin. We're still looking at the mirage, the perception of how it looks out there. Well, I don't know. That's not enough money. I need at least about $50,000 a year. Because after all, maybe the Most High is going to tear down your expenses and make $10,000 a year, make you as if you're a rich person. Maybe he doesn't want you to have this mortgage. Maybe he wants to move you to something else. Maybe he wants to take you to a different place, but you are not willing to let go. I want to go to Zoar instead. You want to still have the same old lifestyle, but just in a different place. It doesn't work. You got to let go of those things. You got to let go. Over and over, he proves it, and we still fail him. Every time I get a call or a text or email, it proves where you're standing. It proves your position. You expose yourself. You got to be stronger than that. Continue. Where did you stop?
Verse 7.
Verse 7, read.
It says, only be thou strong and very courageous, that thou mayest observe to do according to all the law.
Not some of the law. All of it.
All the law.
Only be courageous, right? And keep all of the commandments, read.
Which Moses my servant commanded thee. Turn not from it to the right hand.
Don't turn to the right.
Or to the left.
Don't go to the left.
That thou mayest prosper wheresoever thou goest.
So this is how we prosper. You're not making a decision where you go off to the right, a detour over here, or make a detour on the other side. Stand your place. Stay your ground. Continue.
This book of the law shall not depart out of your mouth, but thou shalt meditate therein day and night.
When does the day begin?
When the sun rises.
So from the time the sun rises till the sunset, even at the night time, you need to meditate in the word of the Most High. It shall not depart from your mouth. Read.
That thou mayest observe to do according to all that is written therein. For then thou shalt make thy way prosperous.
So you want prosperity? The pastors tell you don't keep the law. And they're saying to you that you're going to be prosperous by not keeping the law. But the Most High is saying, keep all my laws, and then you're going to be prosperous.
Amen.
Right?
Yes.
Read on.
And then shalt thou have good success. Have not I commanded thee? Be strong and of good courage. Be not afraid.
Don't be afraid.
Neither be thou dismayed. For Yahweh your Elohim is with you wheresoever thou goest.
All praises to our King.
Amen.
Now let's leave that. Let's go to Deuteronomy 2 and 25. 2 and 25.
Eliana?
Yes, sis.
Can I share something?
Sure, go ahead.
If you fast forward to Joshua chapter 14, you'll see the results of what happened because Caleb was obedient.
That's right.
Verse 6 says that then the children of Judah came unto Joshua in Gilgal, and Caleb, the son of Phinehas, the Kenizzite, said unto him, Thou knowest the thing that Yah said unto Moses, the man of God, concerning me and thee in Kadesh Barnea. And then I'll fast forward down to, I think it's verse 12. It says, Now therefore, give me this mountain. This is what Caleb was saying to Joshua. Give me this mountain whereof Yahweh spake in that day, for thou heardest in that day how Anakims were there, and that the cities were great, and sent, if so be Yahweh will be with me, then I shall be able to drive them out, as Yahweh said. And Joshua blessed him and gave unto Caleb, the son of Jephunneh, Hebron, for an inheritance. There's more in verses 14 through 16. So basically, because Caleb was obedient and because he was not fearful, he was able to stand up and say, give me that mountain. And Joshua had to give it to him.
That's right. They received the reward because they feared not. They feared not. They were afraid of the Most High rather than being afraid of the peoples, the enemies, and therefore the Most High allowed them to come into the land of promise instead of the others. Everyone else died, and that's why we ought to be very careful. Now, when you read, I think it's the book of Samuel or Kings, you'll find where Israel was going out to war. You remember that? And the priests and the captains had to go through the ranks and ask questions and look to see who just got married, you go home. Who has work to do at home, you go home. But mainly those who were what? Fearful. Anyone who was scared, you go home. We don't need you here. That was the job of the priests along with the officers, to weed out all those who were fearful. Because guess what? Those same people, they stay in the rank. As soon as you're looking to go forward, they're going to, oh my, look at that. They're going to get afraid, and they're going to start to run. And once they start running, the whole multitude will say, well, that's one of the officers running. Maybe we all need to retreat. And everyone will start running, and you're killed. So send home all of the people who was afraid. We don't need to be fearful, Israel. We have to stand strong. Deuteronomy, what did I say? 2:25. The Most High is going to fight for us. 2:25. Go ahead and read.
This day will I begin to put the dread of thee and the fear of thee upon the nations that are under the whole heaven.
The Most High said he's going to put fear in the nations, in the people of those nations, all of those nations under the whole heaven. He didn't say he's going to put fear in us. He says the nations will be afraid, not you. Read.
Who shall hear report of thee, and shall tremble, and be in anguish because of thee.
So how come we're the ones that's trembling? Maybe because we're not on the Lord's side after all. You see? Was that it? Let's leave that. Let's go to chapter 3, verse 22. 3 and 22. Try to pick up some speed here. 3 and 22.
You shall not fear them, for Yahweh your Elohim, he shall fight for you.
He's going to do what?
He shall fight for you.
Don't be afraid of what's around you. The Most High is fighting for you if you only let him. If you allow him to just drive, he will fight for you. But if you keep saying, behold now, behold now, behold now, you're going to find yourself over in the wrong area, in the left or the right-hand side. And then later on, you're going to find yourself in deep trouble. In such trouble that you'll be ashamed to come back home. Because what happened to Lot? Did you see anywhere in the Bible that Lot returned back to the Most High? Did he return back to his uncle? He knew where his uncle lived. Right? So what happened to Lot? He was too ashamed. Too ashamed. You think Lot's going to say, well, these are my children. Come on. Uncle, be my children. Your children? Where's your wife? Where's your wife? My 2 daughters are my wives now. What a shame. Psalms 27 and 3. Psalms 27 and 3. 27 and 3. I will fear no evil. Thy rod and thy staff, they comfort me. I will fear no evil. And I hope that I'm making some of you mad because you need to get mad enough to do something about your own situation. Sometimes anger helps when it's done righteously. Okay? It helps you to realize that you need to make some changes in your life and stop being so afraid. The spirits that you see out there, they're subject to us. They can't do anything unless they ask permission. Didn't the devil went to Job and asked permission? Right? He went to the Most High and he asked the Most High permission, right? Okay. And then Satan came and started to do his thing on Job, and then the devil came back to the Most High and says, hey, I'm sure if you deal with his such and such, he's going to curse you. He says, okay, go ahead, but just don't touch his life. And Job got plagues on his body. Did Job turn away from the Most High? No. And after all of that, he lost everything. He lost his business, was gone. His children, who were supposed to inherit his business, they were gone. His wife were gone. Everything was gone. And here comes his friends now. When they saw him, they couldn't recognize him. He was not the man that he was before. If he was on GQ magazine, now he's on Bum magazine. No magazine. He's in the front of the newspaper. Right? Yet the Most High was merciful to him because he never sell out the Most High. He was just going through a test. That was it. When we're going through a test, sometimes we're saying, oh me, oh my, the Most High don't like me no more. Is that it? Is that true? Job lost his family, his entire family. His entire what? Family. Have you lost your entire family? And what did he get in the end? A whole new family.
Double.
What did I say? Psalms 27:3. Let's read.
Though an host should encamp against me.
Let's start at verses 1.
Yahweh is my light and my salvation.
He's my direction and he's my savior. Read.
Whom shall I fear?
So who is going to make me afraid? Who's going to make me afraid when the creator of the universe, who even made the devil and the angels, he made everything, right? The devil didn't exist outside of the Most High's plan, right? So, what am I going to be afraid of? Read.
Yahweh is the strength of my life. Of whom shall I be afraid?
Read.
When the wicked, even mine enemies and my foes, came upon me to eat up my flesh, they stumbled and fell.
See that? Read.
Though an host should encamp against me, my heart shall not fear.
My heart shall never fear. Read.
Though war should rise against me, in this will I be confident.
Some of our people rely on numbers. I was watching a movie on Netflix, just out of curiosity. It was an interesting movie because it was showing the life in the future where your success is based on likes. How many likes you have will allow you to get a loan, the best loan. The more likes you have, the more people that like you, the bank will look at your like score and will give you housing or whatever the case may be based on how many likes. So people were going around with their phones everywhere, smiling and hoping someone will. They all say good words like, oh, that muffin was really good, smiling. That muffin was really great, smiling. And you're waiting there for the person to respond to give you like 5 likes. The higher your score is, the more successful you are in this life. And there was this one lady who couldn't get this fancy house because her likes were not that high. And when she was frustrated, someone took away one of her stars. So she dropped down to 2.5 stars. And she went to the psychiatrist asking about how she can get things in good standing. He says, well, do such and such and such, and that'll build your likes up. Our society is moving in that direction. They're already looking at your credit score, right? To see if you are favorable. They're looking at all these different things. A lot of jobs are actually going to your Facebook page to see all the information to see if you're likable. And so our people, most of us, are operating with the crowd. Does the Most High have a Facebook page? Huh? So the likes that we need to have is from him.
Amen.
Not from the people. Forget about what the people are saying. Right? Was that it for 3?
No.
Read.
Though an host should encamp against me, my heart shall not fear.
Read.
Though war should rise against me, in this will I be confident.
That's it. That's all we need. The Most High is our strength. Let's go to Psalms 118 and verses 6. We'll try to pick it up as fast as we can. But I want you all, Mishpachah, to be a little more braver than you were this morning. And I don't know. I really don't know. All I can tell you is what the Word is saying. And what I use in my life. When I surrender, I put my hands in the Most High. I says, listen, you were the one who brought me in this world. You gave me the job. Now I'm let go. Thank you, Abba, for letting me go. Now I'm waiting for your next move. Whatever that move is, thank you, Abba. Thank you for that move. And I teach my son the same thing too. Whatever has happened, there's always a reason behind it. If you want to know the answer, go to the maker of heaven and earth. Psalms 118 and 6, read.
The Lord is on my side.
Yahweh is on my side.
I will not fear.
And I'm not going to be afraid.
What can man do unto me?
So what can anyone do to me? Not man or the spirits behind man can do anything to me. See that? Let's go to Deuteronomy 32 and 17. Deuteronomy 32 and 17. So time and time again, you have exposed yourself that you are really not with the Most High at all. Because every time you manifest how fearful you are, it goes to show you're not really reading the scriptures. You're reading around the scriptures. You're reading the things that you want to see. But the real things to be applied to your life, those things that should be applied to your life, you're not doing it. 32 and 17, read.
They sacrifice unto devils.
The peoples sacrifice unto devils.
Not to Yahweh.
Not to the Most High. What are we talking about? Christmas. The people that keep Christmas, are they going to be your advisors? Are they the ones that's going to lift you up? Those that break the Most High's commandments, those that keep all these pagan holidays, that sacrifice to these devils, are you going to get advice from them? No way. Read.
To gods whom they knew not, to new gods that came newly up, whom your fathers feared not.
We are not to be fearful of people or the spirits that is behind those people. We are to serve and fear the Most High. Judges 6 and 10. The Most High is the only one that we should be afraid of. He's the only one. That's why the Bible says to be afraid of the one who can kill both what? Body and soul. Not the devil. Because guess what? The devil's going to be in the same hell with all the other people. And they're going to be looking at him like, wait a minute, what are you doing here? I thought you had the master plan. All these things will I give to you if you only bow down and serve me. So what are you doing here in the fire with me? You were supposed to be the superstar, the celebrity, the icon, the idol. So what are you doing here in this low state that I'm in? Let's read. Judges 6 and verses 10.
And I said unto you, I am Yahweh your Elohim. Fear not the gods of the Amorites.
Don't be afraid of the spirits of these people. Read.
In whose land you dwell.
Because we live in America, England, or wherever we live, South America, wherever, they have their own gods. They have spirits that is governing them. And they're going to try to give you advice. Don't listen to that. Don't follow those people. Follow the Most High. Read.
But you have not obeyed my voice.
See, that's the problem. Even if you keep the Most High's commandments, he's going to put a little thing for you to go through. And he's going to see, well, are you going to hold on to the commandments even though things is not looking so great? Your integrity. Are you going to hold on to the commandments even though life is not, things are not happening so favorable for you? And you know what? The Bible says in the book of Hebrews, there were some who were delivered, right, by faith. Some was delivered. And there were others who were not delivered, going through death, like the Bible says. They choose rather to die. There were women who suffered and men who suffered. And the Most High says they're going to be the first ones resurrected. That's why Yeshua says, I am the resurrection. If we can't get that through our minds, then it makes no sense. You might as well just go back to the Christian church because that's what they teach over there. But over here, we teach, don't be afraid. No matter what the situation is, hold on to the Most High. No matter what the situation or the outcome is, serve him and keep his commandments. That's what we do. Right? Was that the end of it? Let's go to Matthew 14, and 20. Don't be afraid of the spirits. Matthew 14, 20 to 33. Too afraid. And when you look sometimes when you look in the eyes of our people, you can see fear. It's like their minds are not even there. You can see in their eyes like their minds are so distant. They're thinking about 1,000 steps ahead. It's like, brother, I'm right here. Look at me. Hello. You can see in their eyes like they're this, afraid. What are you afraid of? The Most High already gave you the victory. Joshua and Caleb says, hey, the land is ours. Look at the fruits. Look at everything. It's ours. What are you afraid of? I don't know. I'm not too sure now. Read. Verses 20. Chapter 14 and 20.
And they did all eat and were filled.
So now they're all filled, right? The disciples, everybody ate and was filled. But let's see what happened. Read.
And they took up the fragments that remain, 12 baskets full.
Mm-hmm.
And they that had eaten were about 5,000 men, beside women and children.
Read on.
And straightway Yeshua constrained his disciples to get into a ship and to go before him onto the other side.
So all of them are full. Their bellies are full. Everything is good. The Messiah has blessed us. Go on a boat and meet me on the other side. Read.
While he sent the multitudes away.
And he sent the other people away, so the disciples are fed. The people are fed. Now the disciples is going to go on a boat and meet the master on the other side. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Let's read.
Okay. And when he had sent the multitudes away, he went up into a mountain apart to pray.
Just wanted to get a little break from the people. That's all. I gave you food, right? You're happy. You're content, right? Everything is cool. Let me just go and get a little time out for myself, away from you, and just pray. Talk to the Father. Recharge the batteries, right? I fed you. You're recharged. No, I need to be recharged too. Right? Read.
And when the evening was come, he was there alone.
Read.
But the ship was now in the midst of the sea.
So the boat is not even at the shore. It's in the middle of the sea. Read.
tossed with waves.
And now it's rocking back and forth with waves. Read.
For the wind was contrary.
So the wind is, you can't see the wind, but you see the waves, and the waves are telling you what the wind is doing. So you're panicking. Read.
And in the fourth watch of the night, Yeshua went unto them, walking on the sea.
So now he left off what he was doing, and he's coming on the sea. He's walking in the water. Just taking a stroll. Just walking in the water. Just walking that water. Right? Go ahead.
And when the disciples saw him walking on the sea, they were troubled.
They were troubled?
Saying, It is a spirit.
It must be a spirit that is coming out from the sea. An illusion. Right? Read.
And they cried out for fear.
We are so afraid of spirits, things that we don't understand. What are you troubled about? So what? You just saw some skeleton walk across the room. So what? Just open the door and let it just continue walking. Close the door. Go back and sleep. What are you afraid about? Right? Continue on.
But straightway Yeshua spake unto them, saying, Be of good cheer. It is I. Be not afraid.
They're so afraid they didn't even recognize him. You see what fear does? He just fed them. Put them on the boat, went on the other side to get recharged, taking a little walk in the water. As soon as he show up by the boat, they're all afraid, thinking that someone is going to get me. Somebody's going to get me. What's wrong with you people? What's wrong with you, Israel? You don't even recognize your master? Read.
And Peter answered him and said, Lord, if it be thou.
Wait a minute. You see someone walking in water. He says, I am your master. And your reply is, well, if it's really you, if it's really you, master, read.
If it be thou, bid me come unto thee on the water.
Let me walk in the water with you. Let me take that walk in the water with you. Read.
And he said, Come.
Come on. No problem. Big ocean. Look at the waves. I'm skipping over the waves like, no problem. Right? Come on, Peter. Hurry up. Come on. Read.
And when Peter was come down out of the ship.
So now he stepped down out of the ship.
He walked on the water.
Wait a minute. So the first one to walk on the waters was Yeshua. And the second one to walk on the water was who?
Peter.
So Peter's walking in the water. Remember he says, if it's you, allow me to come join you on this walk, this stroll on the water.
Yeah.
So he's doing it. Wasn't he doing it?
Yeah.
Read.
He walked on the water to go to Yeshua. But when he saw...
Wait a minute. Read verses 30 and stress on the first word.
But.
That's the problem. But. Sometimes our but gets us in trouble. Read it. But.
When he saw the wind boisterous.
So he saw how the wind was boisterous. Now it's dark. So how is he seeing the wind? He's not looking at the wind. You can't see the wind, not even in the daytime. What can you see? The fourth watch of the night. You can't see wind. What are you seeing? The water. He says, when he saw that the wind was boisterous, read.
He was afraid.
So now, because you know why? His eyes is not on the Messiah. He's not on the king. He's looking everywhere. He's looking to the right and he's looking to the left. He's looking around, wait a minute. This is not normal. I shouldn't be doing this. But you were the one who asked him to allow you to walk in the water. And now you're doing it, all of a sudden, this doesn't feel natural. You know why? Because we always want to remain in our comfort zone, what seems natural and comfortable to us, that we never receive the blessing to walk on the water. And our people are stuck in fear. We're so comfortable with fear that fear is like our guide and fear is our master. It's ruling over us. And we cannot achieve miracles anymore because why would a miracle want to work in your life when you have no use for it? When fear is already occupying the space, miracles is like, I'm sorry, but it's too full of fear in there. I can't come in. That's the problem. So when you get fear out, miracles is going to come right in. What do you want me to do? You want to walk on the water? Let's go. So we can't achieve anything because our people are so afraid. Was that it? Read.
And beginning to sink.
So he was afraid and he began to sink. Read.
He cried, saying.
Now he's crying like a baby.
Lord, save me.
Lord, save me. Read.
And immediately Yeshua stretched forth his hand and caught him, and said unto him, O thou of little faith.
O you, Peter, of little faith. Read.
Wherefore did you doubt?
The word kifa means a stone, a pebble. Not a rock, but a stone. Rock is a big one. A kifa is a little one. Right, kifa? So when you see a rock floating in water, it doesn't seem natural. A kifa walking in water, a kifa is supposed to be in the bottom of the lake, of the sea. But kifa is floating in the water. So he's crying out, please, I'm sinking. I'm going down. Rescue me. He says what? You of little faith. Why are you doubting? Read.
And when they came, they were come into the ship, the wind ceased.
So it was a test. As soon as he put his foot on the ship, now the wind has stopped. It didn't look so bad after all. Perception can kill us. Fear, okay, kills us. Read.
Then they that were in the ship came and worshipped him, saying, Of a truth, thou art the Son of Yahweh.
So wait a minute. He wasn't the Son of the Most High all along? When he fed all those people, when he did all those miracles, people being healed, all those different things happening, he wasn't the Son? So it's like the Most High has to prove himself over and over. Don't you have a record, brothers and sisters, in your archives, in your journal of your life story, that the Most High have done something in the past in your life that you can go back to and rehearse and says, Father, you did this to me many years ago. Do it again for me. But over and over, we are asking for more proof that he is who he said he is. It's a sad situation. Sad for our people. Let's go to chapter 8 and 16. Matthew chapter 8 and 16. Our fear is what's keeping us from receiving a blessing. I will fear no evil. Thy rod and your staff, they're comforting me. Let's read 8 and 16.
When the even was come, they brought unto him many that were possessed with devils. And he cast out the spirit with his word, and healed all that were sick, that it might be fulfilled, which was spoken by Isaiah the prophet, saying, Himself took our infirmities and bare our sicknesses. Now when Yeshua saw great multitudes about him, he gave commandment to depart unto the other side. And a certain scribe came and said unto him, Master, I will follow thee wheresoever thou goest.
I'm going to follow you.
And Yeshua said unto him, The foxes have holes.
The foxes have bungalows.
And the birds of the air have nests.
And the birds have high towers, trump towers. Read.
But the Son of Man have not where to lay his head.
The Son of the Most High, all he has, he doesn't even have a tent. Doesn't even have a tent, but yet this scribe want to follow him. If I have to tell my brothers and sisters that I'm an organic rabbi, one that don't have a place, don't have a synagogue, don't have all these different things, they'll say, we don't want to follow you. Because we need to be able to see this huge synagogue, big bold letters, the hope of Israel. And it must have at least 20,000 people strong in there, chanting and all praying. Everybody's, wow, look at that. And that's the time they're going to have faith and believe. Yeshua says, you want to come and follow me? I don't even have a place to live. You sure about that? Let's read on. Let's read on.
And another of his disciples said unto him, Lord, suffer me first to go and bury my father.
So now he's saying, why don't you come along, follow me? You had plenty of time to examine your life. But now you're about to make the move to follow me. You're saying, well, you know what? I'm thinking twice about this. Let me go take care of my father's business, and then I'll come and catch up with you later. Read.
But Yeshua said unto him, follow me and let the dead bury their dead.
And that's why we don't receive blessings, because we think like dead people, not living. Read.
And when he was entered into a ship.
Now, I read one a little while ago, right? Was that chapter 14? About being on a ship, right? This one was before that one.
Yeah.
This one was before the one I read in chapter 14. Let's see if they had an experience previous. Read.
And behold, there arose a great tempest in the sea. Insomuch that the ship was covered with the waves. But he was asleep.
So Yeshua was asleep. He was on the boat with them, and he was asleep, just chilling out in the bottom of the boat, not even on top. He wasn't in the suite. You know, like those cruise ships. You got the suite on the top. The captain's cabin is over here. Your cabin is over here. Big old thing, you know. You have the casino over here. No, he was down in the bottom where the engine room was, right? The sweaty room, heat. The uncomfortable place, that's where he was. Low class. Not first class, low class. Read.
There arose a great tempest in the sea, insomuch that the ship was covered with the waves, but he was asleep. And his disciples came to him and awoke him, saying, Lord, save us, we perish.
We are perishing.
And he said unto them, why are ye fearful, O ye of little faith?
Didn't they see him just a little while ago dealing with demons, healing people and stuff?
Yeah.
So he's trying to take a little break, a nap. Same way when he went up to the mountain in a quiet place to pray, this was his quiet place to catch some sleep. And they wake him up. But they wake him up with a lot of fear. Read.
Then he arose and rebuked the winds and the sea, and there was a great calm. But the men marveled, saying, what manner of man is this, that even the winds and the sea obey him?
Imagine that. Read.
And when he was come to the other side into the country of the Gennesarines, there met him two possessed with devils.
So you got two people possessed with demons. Read.
Coming out of the tombs, exceeding fierce.
These are like supermen. Very fierce.
So that no man might pass by that way. And behold, they cried out, saying, what have we to do with thee, Yeshua, thou son of Yahweh?
Now, even the demons themselves were very afraid of the presence of our king. What about you? We walk around like if the king is not with us. Imagine he was there with them, but they were panicking. I would be like, Peter, chill out, man. If I go down, Yeshua's going to go down. So we all going to go down together. But if he's asleep, what do you think they should be doing?
Sleeping.
Master, can you move over a little bit? I want to catch some sleep with you.
Yeah.
That's what they should be doing. They're up there looking around at the waves, looking at the waves here and looking at the waves there. Man, you should be closing the doors, go downstairs and sleep. If the ship sink, I'm sinking with the master. If the ship is saved, I'm saved with the master. I'm with the master. What's your problem? Some of us operate like the master is nowhere to be found. If the master's with us, the demons will look at us and like, wait a minute, what do you have to do with us? Because no evil will come near me. Why? Thy rod and thy staff, they comfort me. He says, listen, this is my rod, this is my staff. Here you go. It's going to comfort you. So every time you see his word, it's going to protect you from evil spirits. Evil spirits have to ask permission. Now imagine they have to ask permission. If they come and attack you, that means that they did what?
They asked permission.
They asked permission. So if they're attacking you, they got permission to attack you. So what are you doing? Crying out? Be patient. Let the evil spirits do what they have to do, and you do what you have to do. Stay asleep. Relax. Kick back. And let the storm pass. They can't do anything to you. Spirits? What are spirits? Read.
All right.
Verses 29.
20. Okay. And behold, they cried out, saying, What have we to do with thee, Yeshua, thou son of Yahweh?
Read.
Art thou come hither to torment us before the time?
Mm-hmm.
And there was a good way off from them, and herd of many swine feeding. So the devils besought him, saying, If thou cast us out, suffer us to go away into the herd of swine.
Didn't the demons just ask him permission?
Mm-hmm.
He's standing there. Hey, you can't go anywhere. Well, excuse me, sir. Can you see them pigs over there? Can you cast us over there? Deviled ham, yeah. Deviled ham, yeah. But you see, the point of the matter is that he's trying to teach us something.
They recognize him as their master, that they can't do anything unless he says so.
Let's read. All praises to our King.
And he said unto them, Go. And when they came out, and when they were come out, they went into the herd of swine. And behold, the whole herd of swine ran violently down a steep place into the sea and perished in the waters.
Hallelujah. Let's get our final text. Finish?
You have waters.
That's fine. You can stop there. Let's go to 1 John, final text. 1 John 4:18. What are we afraid of, Mishpachah? I really don't know. I really don't know. You need to stop and ask yourself these questions, because every time you act a certain way, you are exposing yourself. You're showing Satan that he's more powerful than our King. And the Most High doesn't have time for cowards. As a matter of fact, we'll take one more after this. 1 John 4:18. Go ahead and read.
There is no fear in love, but perfect love casteth out fear.
Wait a minute. Perfect love does what?
It casts out fear.
It casteth out what?
Fear.
Fear. Read.
Because fear have torment.
Fear have what?
Torment.
Because once fear creeps into your behind, it torments you.
Mm-hmm.
You can't get any rest. Oh, me, oh, my. This is happening to me. I can't bear it. And it builds and it builds and it builds. And then on top of that, you got people coming to you to add to that torment. And now it becomes an impossible thing. Now the Most High's power is becoming diminished. It's weak, smaller. And the probability of the doctors is higher. And the teachers is much better. And the friends is much better. Because the Most High has less likes, and everybody else has more likes than the Most High. So we're going to choose everybody else. Perception is a very dangerous thing. Did you finish read that?
No.
Read.
Because fear have torment, he that feareth is not made perfect in love.
Read that again.
He that feareth
is
not made perfect in love.
Is not made perfect in what?
In love.
In love. The person that read again?
He that feareth.
Those that fear.
Is not made perfect in love.
Because keeping of the Most High's commandments is proving that you love the Most High. He says, if you keep my commandments, he will do all these things for us. Now let me show you what happens to cowards. Let's go to Revelations 21. Revelations 21. Perfect love, which is keeping of the commandments, it casts out all fear. But there's a place for cowards. 21 and let's start at verses 7.
He that overcometh shall inherit all things.
To overcome, you must have faith.
Mm-hmm.
You must not be afraid. All right? Read.
Mm-hmm. And I will be his Elohim.
So the Most High doesn't want to be with cowards. Cowards in Israel, cowards will get you killed. Read.
And he shall be my son.
And he's going to call a brave-hearted soul his son, his children. Read.
But the fearful,
those that are afraid,
and unbelieving,
and those that have no faith,
and the abominable,
read.
The murderers, whoremongers, sorcerers.
Now notice the first one that is mentioned on the list is what? Those that are fearful. Read.
And sorcerers and idolaters and all liars shall have their part in the lake which burneth with fire and brimstone.
That's where the cowards are going to be. All the coward people, you don't want to trust in the Most High. You look at the surroundings, you look at the situations, and the situations is telling you what decisions to make. Well, it's like playing chess. You make a move here, I'm going to make a move here. No, if you're really smart, you'll allow the Most High to play the game for you, and you put your trust totally in Him. If He's asleep, you should be doing what? Resting. If He's at war, you should be what? At war. Whatever the Most High is doing, that's what we are supposed to do. That's why Shaul said, walk like me as I am walking like Christ, the Messiah. Right? So if he's putting his foot in the Messiah's, where the Messiah's lay his feet, then we should be putting our feet behind Shaul the same way. Same way. And he'll guide us through. Did you finish up with the book of Revelations?
Which is the second death? Yeah, that's it. Verse 8.
So that's what the Bible is saying to us. The fearful is on top of the list. Once you're fearful, everything else happens. You become an idolater because you don't trust the Most High anymore. You lift up everyone else above the Most High, and that becomes as if that is your Savior. Right? And that becomes an abomination to the Most High, and everything just falls after that. So, once again, Psalms 23 says, I will fear no what? I will fear no evil. Brothers and sisters, trust in the Most High with all your heart, soul, and mind. I cannot walk this walk for you. I have 2 feet. I got to walk it out for my own self. I'm asking you, I'm telling you, trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not to your own understanding. In all your ways acknowledge Him, and He will direct your path. Don't trust in me. Trust in the Most High. Don't trust in anyone. Trust in the Most High. Whether you rise or fall, do so in the name of the Most High. He is the one who will resurrect you at the last day. So with that said, I hope that these words ring true to your life. I pray that you have some understanding, and may the Most High bless and keep you. At this point, we're going to